Hey, Clayton. It seemed like you got a lot of those strikeouts on the slider. Generally speaking, what was kind of working for you today?
Yeah, I was getting some swing and misses on that. I would say that was good. Able to use that to both sides of the plate. I told it to Dave too, but anytime you get to pitch a 4:15 game at Dodger Stadium with the shadows, it's a good game. Not easy to see there, so I'll take it for sure.
Last year being the short season and stuff, have you done anything different preparation wise or done anything to kind of, because you guys are now, right, those of you guys that have been taking the ball every 5 days, you're at the point now, right, where you've surpassed your innings from last year. What have you done in that regard?
I don't know what you can do. I mean, I just hopefully build on what you've done in the past. And, it's not an easy thing for any team to figure out exactly how to prepare for it. I haven't done anything different. I just hopeful I'll hold up.
Before the game, Dave mentioned that he thought that, after the series in San Diego and then the getting no hit, in the first game here, that, that the team may have been a little embarrassed and that kind of that the team responded positively to that, kind of used that as motivation. Just how pleased were you to see the way the team bounced back from kind of a rough start to this week?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about embarrassed or anything like that. We just got outplayed for 3 games. So over the course of a season, that's going to happen. But then coming back here and then, being no hit and stuff, I think that maybe it was a wake-up call in some regards. But at the end of the day, sometimes, hitting's not easy and you kind of go with the ebbs and flows. And I feel like as starting pitchers, we gave up a homer in the first inning for like 5 straight starts or something like that. So putting guys behind the 8 ball, it was kind of a collective effort, the reasons why we were struggling there. So kind of got back on the hide the last 3 games, and it was good to see, and I think going into the Giants games the next 2 days with some momentum is a good thing.
Thank you.
Next question is from JP Hornstra. Go ahead.
Clayton, how do you explain that? Was there some commonality in the 5 first inning home runs or whatever that streak was? Were teams just being ultra aggressive against you guys all of a sudden?
No, I don't know. I don't think there's any commonalities you can take from it other than I think starting pitching is a little contagious at times. I really do. And it's hard to describe, but I think as a staff, we've basically had the same, other than, D-May not being here, we've had the same 5 or 6 guys in the rotation now. And we kind of feed off each other, I think. And I think that's a great thing about having some continuity there. And sometimes it just happens, man. Sometimes it gets contagious, both good and bad. So now, Julio threw the ball really well yesterday, and we're excited about Trevor and Walk going up against the Giants.
Next question is from Eric Steven. Go ahead.
Oh, you like spinning?
Clayton, you guys have had about a week's worth of games here with full capacity at Dodger Stadium. I'm just wondering, have you had any takeaways from these games, like how they're different or how you might have missed it since, the last year and a half or so?
Yeah, I missed it so much. I think it's just it's something that I think we took for granted and then realized how special it is to have a full crowd and then have Dodger fans and, have it 56, 55,000 people plus and loud and just all of it. So I missed it. It's awesome. I don't ever want to go back. And it was a grind. It was hard to do. And so I don't ever want to have to go back to that for lots of reasons. But it's been special the last, week or so of having full stadiums for sure.
Next question is from Mike DiGiovanna. Go ahead.
Clayton, did you sort of know from the get-go that you had your A game, your good stuff today?
I don't know if you ever know for sure. I think there's always times you have good first innings and things go awry, but first innings are typically, as a starting pitcher, important and sometimes difficult to settle in. So anytime you get 1, 2, 3 inning in the first and get things going, it's a good thing. And I felt good after that.
Is there anything about the shadows that really sort of complements or aids your repertoire, or is it just the shadows in general?
I have no idea. I just know that shadows are hard. Yeah, I don't know specifically.
Okay, thanks.
Last questions from Sarah Wexler. Go ahead.
Clayton, just wanted to ask about that sticky stuff check you got hit with as you were exiting to a standing ovation in the 8th. Is there something kind of surreal about that moment for you?
No, not surreal. I think I told him that hey, you might get booed here a little bit. So, but no, it's part of the game now, and they're just doing their job. They're doing what they're asked to do, and so just kind of roll with it and keep going.